June 30th, 7:30 in the morning. I'm in Gatwick Airport. I've just checked the bike in, which I was really nervous about doing. I just was convinced that I'd done something wrong, but it all went fine. Now we just gotta hope it gets to the other end. But I fly at 11 o'clock, and the nerves are kicking in, I'll be honest. It's almost like shock. I'm sure many of you have experienced this. You plan for so long, you think about it so much, and then when it happens, it doesn't feel real. So I've made it to Calgary. It was a long flight, but a good flight. And this is, I just showed you my tile tracker, and the bike is in Calgary, so that's a good start. Just waiting to pick it up now. And then I've got my transfer to Canmore, which I'll figure out once I've got the bike. But yeah, it's all going well so far. Just hope it comes out. Got it? All good. One coffee, one bike, safe and sound. Apparently, anyway, I haven't opened it. This sculpture is literally called Big Head. If you don't believe me. Big Head. So now I've got about 20 minutes before I get my transfer to Canmore. I don't know where it takes me in Canmore, and I think I've got to figure out how to get to my hotel from there. But one step at a time. Let's get there first and then figure it out. Main thing is I've got the bike. I don't care what happens now. So happy. This is my room. It's all right. It's not bad. Good views. You can see out there. I wondered why everything was so expensive. But it is because of Canada Day, which is tomorrow. But the plus side is there's a parade, which is interesting. So I'm going to go and check that out. And that's tomorrow at about 10. I think everything I need is here, as in it's got an outfitter, it's got a place for me to buy all my food and my bear spray and my gas, and there's some nice looking trails around here, and that hotel's got a spa. So yeah, I'm happy enough with this. I'll hang around in Canmore tomorrow, seeing as I'm going to Banff on Sunday anyway. What's that? A lucky penny. 10 cents. I'm going to carry that the whole way. What could possibly go wrong now? Good morning, day 2. Happy Canada Day. Got the parade today. I was awake at 4 o'clock this morning, so I put the bike back together. Today, well now, I'm going to go for a bit of a walk. I need some breakfast. But I'm going to get some bear spray, gas, food, have a bit of an explore, and I might find out where the trail starts, so I can ride to Banff tomorrow. It's a 16-mile ride to Banff where the trail starts, officially starts, and then there's a campsite a little further on, so tomorrow might be about 44 miles. I'm trying to just keep it simple for the first day. It'll give me a chance to make sure that everything's working on the bike. I can check all the bolts. You know, if I want to go further, I can. That's the whole point of this trip. I'm giving myself a lot of freedom. But 44 miles for day 1 would be pretty good. There's a resupply place. My first one is in 70 miles, so I need to get enough food to get me there. But it won't be a lot, which is nice. So I won't have to carry a lot. So yes, that's about it. I think that's all I have to say. Let's go and get some breakfast. I had to do a Tim Hortons thing. It's just as mediocre as it is in Britain. The coffee's good. So I've just noticed an outfitter over the road. Just tripped over a rock. I'm going to see if I can get my bear spray and my gas. This is just... Oops, I'm jaywalking. I'm just so used to doing it in the UK. It's just breathtaking, all of the scenery. I mean, wherever you look, as you can see behind me, it's just mesmerizing, amazing. So I'm going to do, there's a creek trail, I'm going to go and do that after I've done this and show you that. I've got all my supplies more or less. I've been quite lazy. I didn't need much. I got some of these freeze-dried things. Only to start with. I won't carry on doing that because I'll go bankrupt. Got a few bars, gas, and I got my bear spray, and I had a lesson on how to use it. Why do they make it look so violent and friendly, bears? So yeah, now I'm just chilling out, drinking my coffee, waiting for the parade to start. Then I'll take all this back and see what else I'm going to do. Probably load the bike up, maybe do the spa, and I think I'll leave it till this evening when it's cooler and go out for a bit of a test ride. That's the plan. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I was also told the elk are particularly dangerous at the moment, as if the bears aren't enough to be worrying about. I'd rather an encounter with an elk than a bear, I think. I'm not sure. This place is incredible. Everywhere you look, it's amazing.
Ready? Stay close. Ready?
That was interesting. I'm going to get back. Not very afraid of me, are they? I'm just out looking for the trail where it starts. Yeah, and it sort of diverts off away from this road. Just gonna have a little walk up and see, figure out what's going on, so I know where to go tomorrow. Yeah, I don't need to go any further. Basically follows this this road all the way to Banff, and then as soon as you get to Banff, you get on the route proper. Then you walk out in the mountains. About 5:15 now, and it's definitely cooled off. It's been so hot today, so I'm thinking I need to give the bike a bit of a test. But there's no point me coming down this road because that's boring. Let me see if I can find another route. Can you hear those things? They must be prairie dogs or gophers, are they? I have no idea. They make a lot of noise. I'm going to look it up. Yeah, I think they're prairie dogs. Well, some things were saying they're ground squirrels, but they look like prairie dogs to me. I know you were worried and wondering like I am. Fixating might be the word. I had to know. So I'm just coming out onto this trail, make sure everything's Everything feels all right, and it does so far. Nothing is creaking. It takes a while to get the belt tension right when you take the wheel off, and there's many ways of doing it, but the only one I know is when it feels good. It's probably a little looser than it should be, but I'm happy with it. This is going to be epic. This whole trip is going to be epic. I'm determined. I had a comment from one of my subscribers saying, remember, it's not a challenge. Enjoy it, take your time. I tend to make everything into a challenge. Everything I need to do, or everything I have to do, I tend to do it too quickly. I'm really determined not to do that. I'll enjoy it, experience it. Definitely will never do it again. There's too many other trails in the world. And I spent quite a lot of time in America, so I'd imagine I'll be giving it a rest for a while. So I need to make the most of it. Tragedy struck. My chain came off. No, not my chain. A wheel or something right outside this brewery. So I had to stop. And I was dehydrated. So I had to get a nice IPA. If you believe that. Test ride a success. Everything feels okay. I mean, anything can go wrong, I suppose, but I've done what I can. I've got all the tools, I've thought it all through, and there's a bike shop in Banff, so if anything does go wrong, I can take it there, but it won't. I'm going to nip out for a pizza now because I'm starving, and then try and stay awake till, again, 9 o'clock, 10, something like that. Get up early, pack up, make sense of all this mess that's everywhere, and get going. I can't wait to get out there. I really can't. Every time I look at these mountains, I can see I just want to be out there, which is a good thing. So yeah, I'll see you in the morning, bright and early. So I'm all packed up, ready to go. The bike's done. Feels heavy, but it would be. It's got food, water, it's got everything. This is as heavy as it gets, I imagine. So I'm going to get on this trail to Banff, and then see you there. That's the proper start. I'm so nervous. It's ridiculous. But I'll be fine with it. So here we are, the beginning of the trail. Nerves have gone a little bit. I think that little ride from Canmore to Banff helped, and everything felt fine. The bike was good. I had a bit of breakfast in Banff, so that helped as well. But yeah, about to start. This is amazing here. I think that's a hotel behind us. Looks like a castle. So yeah, I'm gonna get cracking.